Things have been so crazy hectic the beginning of the year, and I have not filmed a YouTube video in a couple of weeks because I have had sick kids home with me unexpectedly, just lots of different things going on. So I thought I would share with you 5 productivity hacks that you can use and I use even when you are extremely busy. If you feel like you are crazy busy and don't have time to keep on top of things and it just keeps spiraling and getting out of control, trust me, I'm with you. I get it. I'm a mom of two really young kids, and I also work. I have a YouTube channel and an Instagram on top of it, which just kind of adds to things on top of the fact that I want to cook homemade meals for my family and keep our home organized and clean and all of those things, and then have some time to exercise, relax. I'm just getting overwhelmed thinking about it. So here are the 5 productivity hacks that I think can help you and help me when I get into these moments. The first one is the 2-minute rule. I found this one to be the most difficult for me personally to achieve with small children. So the 2-minute rule is if something takes less than 2 minutes to do it immediately. Those types of things are you walk in the door and you have your jacket, don't throw it over the side of the couch or like I do on a bar stool in the kitchen. Hang it up properly. It takes less than 2 minutes. Do it right the first time, and it helps to prevent that buildup of a bunch of tasks you need to do. Another one would be if you bring in your mail from the mailbox, immediately sort it, throw away what you don't need. Don't just throw the pile of mail on the countertop and leave it there and procrastinate. Do it if it takes less than 2 minutes. Do it in the moment. Again, I think this is really difficult for me personally to accomplish, having young kids. So a lot of times, for example, today I have a sick kid home with me, and we went out and we got groceries, and he fell asleep in the car. So I brought him upstairs, groceries still in the car, and then he woke up and he wanted me to lay down with him and help him fall back asleep for his nap, and the groceries were still sitting there. Ideally, you would park your car, bring your groceries in, unload them, and put everything away right the first time and be done with it. Sometimes that doesn't always work, and I just want to acknowledge that fact that it's sometimes easier said than done, and all of these tips are easier said than done. But I would challenge you just to give this a try for a day. And even if you can't do it every single time, like something gets in the way and prevents you from doing that task that you know is less than 2 minutes, but you can't do it right now, at least have the mindset of trying to do everything for one full day and see if it makes a difference. I'm telling you, the reason that this works is that small messes don't continue to pile up, which makes for a bigger mess in the future. So tackle it now. Hack number 2 has been a hack that I have used for, I don't even know how long, probably as long as I've been living alone. And that is to have a reset routine. And this does not need to be an earth-shattering, never-ending reset routine that takes hours upon hours to finish. This could be like 10 to 15 minutes of making sure all the dishes are put in the dishwasher before you go to bed. Countertops, high traffic areas are where you really want to focus for this reset routine. I do my reset in the evenings, and I think you get like a double bang for your buck there. First of all, you're going to have a clean space when you go to bed, and that will help so much to calm your mind, to go to bed in a calm and clean space, so there's just less on your mind of things that you have to do. So going to bed once you have that clean space is going to be a huge benefit. But also, when you wake up in the morning, there is nothing worse than when you wake up in the morning, you feel refreshed, and then you open your eyes and look at your space and it's an absolute disaster. That is like the worst way to start a day. So I, again, focus on areas that are high traffic. My kitchen, my living room are my biggest areas. If you have an entryway or another spot that's really visually accessible to you, that would be a great spot to start. And a pro tip would be set a timer for 15 minutes. So if you feel overwhelmed by it, maybe you can't finish absolutely everything, but you've spent 15 dedicated minutes. And let's be real, that's really not that much time. So set that timer for 15 minutes at the end of the evening, power through for just a little bit longer, and you will enjoy the rewards when you go to sleep and again when you wake up in the morning. Hack number 3 kind of encourages procrastination a little bit, and it is the clutter catcher system. So having a spot that is designated for clutter when you need to clean up spaces quickly and just you feel overwhelmed. That's how I've been feeling for the past few weeks, and you need to just clear that space, but you don't have the time to put absolutely everything away. Or you know that there's certain areas, like my office, I always get like an inevitable pile of papers. I have created a spot in my office that says to file, and I also have a short term, and I have these like little quick file spots so I can get them up off my desktop and put into a spot that once a week I can take 5 to 10 minutes and go through it and put things away in their long-term home. I also love to do that for things that need to go upstairs or downstairs. We have stairs that are right next to each other going in both directions. So having like a little basket where you can put things that need to go upstairs or downstairs and you're cleaning up on the main level and aren't going to go up and down and up and down. That is a great way to do things. My husband Jim actually sent me an Instagram reel about this recently, and it was, I think they called it like, oh no, guests are coming bin or something like that. And it's the same concept of like guests are coming to your house and you have a bunch of stuff you need to clean up really quickly. And the reel was showing having a bin and putting everything in that bin. And then once your guests leave and you have more time to address all of the things that you needed to clean up, then you can put things away in the right spot. Because a lot of times if somebody's coming over quickly and you're trying to just get everything tidied up, you shove things into random cabinets, you don't remember where you put them. So having this, oh no, guests are coming type of bin, you can put everything in one home and know where it is. So I always think it's better to work with the problem rather than just trying to avoid it. So create a solution where you know clutter is going to build up. Hack number 4 is to automate and streamline wherever possible. I feel like I'm still not using technology to its fullest, and that's one huge way that you can automate and streamline around your house. And for tasks that you need to do that are related to your house, think grocery shopping, doing grocery pickup. I save so much time and probably money, honestly, by grocery shopping online. I can compare prices a lot easier. I'm not as distracted buying random things that I see in the store, so I can do it online. I do a pickup. It's so much quicker than roaming all the aisles because I don't have to figure out where the olives are in the store. They just find it for me and bring it straight to my car. If you have certain products that you need, you can consider setting it up for a subscription service. A lot of times you actually save money again buying products on a subscription basis, whether it's, through the product's website or through places like Amazon. But a subscription is a great way to do things, really only if you're going to actually use those products. So there's a little asterisk there, and make sure you're going to use the things that are on subscription and you don't just get a huge buildup of some products that you're not going to use. I love using Thrive Market as well. I get groceries and other home products, and that's on a subscription basis. I do have a discount code if you're interested in ever using them. There's a lot of like clean and healthy home products, personal care products, baby products, of course, groceries, pantry items. I get a lot of snacks from them. The other thing that I have started taking advantage of even more is smart home devices. So even simple things like my kids use sound machines when they go to bed. I have both kids' rooms set on a timer for the earliest possible time they could go to bed. So like Henry's sound machine automatically turns on to his perfect setting at 7 o'clock. Owen's turns on at 7:30. I don't have to touch anything. And then in the morning, I have it turn off automatically, the latest that they would possibly sleep in. And I don't have to mess with that. It's such a small thing because it's not that hard to turn on their sound machine, but it's just one less thing that I have to worry about. So automating, streamlining, I'm trying to make sure I'm using like ChatGPT more often. You can build grocery lists and you can say like, I want to do a meal plan. I have these specific diet needs, and it will like do a meal plan and a grocery list and everything for you. And it has been mind blowing how much time you can save with all of these different technologies and tools that you can use to give more time back to yourself. The last and final tip is decluttering. Now, I would encourage you to join me in the sophisticated declutter, because if anything, over these past couple of weeks when I felt really overwhelmed, I have still been following along with the sophisticated declutter. If you're not familiar, we're taking 6 months to declutter every single space in our home. I have a different area or even like a sub area that we're focused on every week. What I love about it is that I can do just like the smallest amount of decluttering in that space. So like if we're focused on, for example, the fridge, you have 1 week to declutter your refrigerator. So that means you could spend a day and just get in, deep clean the whole thing, declutter it out, or you could spend one afternoon just doing one door of the refrigerator. And then the next day you could do the next door. And the next day you could do the next shelf, and keep going through your refrigerator and spread it out. So it really works with whatever schedule you have. And decluttering, just that sense of getting stuff out of your home and going through your spaces is going to give you space back. It's literally going to free up space in your home, but it's also going to give you a sense of accomplishment. And I think that's been one of the things that's been overwhelming the past few weeks, is that I feel like I'm just not getting anything done, except for the fact that I have been staying on top of this decluttering challenge, which that's why it's nice to join the decluttering challenge. And if you're watching this right now, it is going on right now, 2025, through the summer, so it's not too late to join in really at any time. But if you're watching this at a different time or don't want to join in the sophisticated declutter, another great thing to do is the 10-10, which is both cleaning up and decluttering together. So find 10 things that you can put away in their proper home and 10 things that you can declutter, donate, throw away, whatever the case might be, and just kind of rotating the space that you're doing it in. So like right now I'm sitting in my office. Today I could say, you know what, I'm gonna do the 10-10 in my office. There's definitely 10 things that I could put away in my office that are not in the right spot right now, and there's also definitely 10 things that I could go through and declutter. Either do the 10-10, join the sophisticated declutter, but keep decluttering part of your routine. A lot of times you don't think about having it as part of your weekly routine, but it's going to make a huge impact. I would love for you to leave in the comments if you have a favorite of the 5 hacks, something that you maybe want to try first if you want to start implementing one of these at a time. That's a great way to go about it. But again, these are all really attainable, hopefully realistic hacks that you can do for when you are feeling really busy, really overwhelmed, because like I said, that's exactly where I'm at. Again, make sure you follow me on Instagram if you want to join the sophisticated declutter. Keep following me here on YouTube by clicking the subscribe button. Plenty more, especially decluttering videos coming up. I promise I will be around. I have a few other videos filmed that are going to be coming up soon. I would love for you to join me in those videos. And until next time, I will see you all later.